Oh my god, it's darkness. That's actually like terrible for me. Oh, you know what? You gotta keep this hand. You gotta just take it and lose. Scout Kale! What's going on, guys? We are here to try out the Demacia. I asked you guys target on Demacia, and I said in a funny way, I was like, well, the Demacia deck that I have is Targon as well. I really love, I have like a fetish for Mihira, you know? I mean, look at her. I mean, look at her. Look at all the homies. They down for Mihira. Yo, like, comment, subscribe, and definitely leave a comment saying, yo, I love Mihira, because this card alone has made so many weird, funny decks. But of course, the other love that I have is the Petrified Charger. I've always loved this card, and I just kind of want to see what happens when you just boost this to hell and how hard it is to take out. Yes, it is take-outable by you know, like Quietus and stuff like that, but after a while, like if you get this thing big enough, it's a super duper problem. We also, I'm trying to click out of it, there we go. We also have like Confront. We're also running Stony Suppressor. We're trying to shut down the spell nonsense a little bit. Even though I haven't really seen Seraphine, watch it be the first match I play. Haven't really seen Seraphine out there, but we're definitely running Quinn, Kale. It's cool because Quinn, if she has any type of attack boost, and same thing with her stupid bird, will help level up Kale. Same thing, we are running field promotion because we're scumbags, but also because depending on the board state, depending on what I get boosted up, you know, I can field promote something that's going to be really big. And same thing with if I can get the Darkest Aegis out there, field promoted with Scout, or if I can get the Dark and Lodestone out there with Scout and then give Scout to another, yeah. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool deck. Same thing with Sparkle 5. It gets even a little bit of boost. Or I can give something Scout and then play Mihira and then let it become big over time and then just kind of like let that be a thing. So I actually think the Scout kind of works out pretty well. And of course, we're running champion strings because I have no morals and self-control. So let's get into the games. And like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Next match. Sorry. What have they done to Seraphine? Okay, I get my rematch against Teemo, Seraphine, Teemo Sedge. Last time I played against them, it was not too pretty for the boy. Let's see. I guess we keep this hand. I kind of want to bounce back Quinn, but I'm not going to. I really want to do it, but I'm not going to. We do get Mihira. They are battling for the 5-cost slot, and I actually really like Confront because Confront gives Challenger, and Challenger, as we've seen with the multitude of Braum decks that have been coming out lately, Challenger's really good. Especially when you could boost the unit and make it like do a lot of great, wonderful things. I'm so, like this, it's crazy. Okay, field promotion. Field promotion, Quinn? Just kidding. All right, Hup 2, 3, 4. Now I could actually field promote Mihira, like I was saying before, as just a thing. I could technically trade that, but I have really no. I mean, I could recover some of its health because I get the open turn, right? Literally nothing you can play for 1 or 2 mana or whatever. There's no 0 mana thing that's going to take me out. I get the next turn and I can Lodestone depending on what I draw. Okay, Darkened Aegis. A little bit better since I don't have anything to support at the moment. And a lot harder to take out. We're not fighting against Shadow Owl, so he's going to have to sit here and deal with this. What I like about Stony Suppressor is that it makes it makes like almost everything awkward. Especially if he has spells like Tailstones is like grossly annoying. So what is that? The attack? Oh, that's just phenomenal. Just makes me warm inside seeing that. Unfortunately, we did not draw. Yes, we have low 1 or 2 drops in the deck. We have them, and we know it's just maybe Scout Kale. You know, like Scout Kale makes a little bit. Actually, I won't really have the mana for that unless I let the Stony Suppressor die. Next turn, technically, I don't care if this thing dies at this point. It's a lot more mana. We're gonna sit here and let it run. Actually, I could technically replace this to heal it up. Feels a little bit too much about our hand, but it is what it is. If I bank the mana here, I could then play. The Winter's Claw strikes. I should deal with Teemo, but the thing about dealing with Teemo, or thinking I'm dealing with Teemo, is I play the thing right. I attack. Hey, what's up? I go with this. I try to pull Teemo. He blows a card, right? I go with this. It likely does die. So I kind of feel a little bit scary. He has a lot of spell mana up, and it's actually probably because of the Sony Suppressor was making everything so awkward. Let's do if we could do that. I might not actually do the scout attack. I might just maybe I'll put the Darkened Aegis on this and then attack with it. And we just don't do the scout attack, but we do this is a more safe attack. I don't have to attack at all, to be completely honest. There's not too much shrooms in my deck. We are getting hit by the elusive. I didn't know whether or not to say dick or cock, so I just I just blanked. Anyway, so I'm just trying to like play as safe as possible. So he boom. So I like that. You want to blow any more mana? And that takes it away from Mita, right? And oh yeah, we hit a shroom, I think, right? So I think to apply some pressure here, we have to do this. Chunky Squin.
Scouting ahead.
Squin? Chunky Quinn.
This way, come along.
There's no way he could take this out. It's a really chunky thing. We're gonna attack again here.
Still heart, steady aim.
Unless he wants to sacrifice this, I doubt it. It's gonna be really hard for him to take out Quinn. I really I don't care about half this other stuff, but what I hope to get is hit it on board safe and sound. The odds of that is extremely low. But we do need to get her on board because that's the only way I can actually get life still going. So at the end of the day, if it is what it is. Also, like I said, I can use Confront to make Quinn a puller. This is going to level them up. I can't take this damage, unfortunately, so the spells will be unleashed. So what I'm hoping to is... That's a lot of mana, though. I would... Maybe I'll heal this up. Give him back priority. We do have one.
Don't let them reinforce.
I'm trying my best not to. Hopefully he spent some mana here, maybe drop a Sedge. It's not looking good for your heroes right here. I don't think that I'll actually win this. I'm gonna go for it.
Humanity's darkest hour demands my return.
These two together probably would have been a little bit better, but yeah, there's just too many answers for it.
I will return.
Way too many answers. Alright, so I'll drop this. I actually did that in the wrong order. Another mistake that I make sometimes is not using this first before I do other things. So let's say a lodestone, right? Yep. I'm fully tapped out here. 10 mana. Nothing, huh? Him burning 7 mana sounds great. The amount of shrooms, the odds of us drawing a shroom is low. I should have just played this though. 5 damage, Quinn. Ah, perfect.
When my song ends, men die.
Weird to give me initiate, to give me anything, honestly. Very strange decision there. Because I could I'm Demacia, so I could what is it? For some reason I want to say Conquistador, but Cataclysm, there it is. I could Cataclysm that. I really should have did this. I should have did this and then put the Aegis on Quinn. Then I would have been able to trade into that and then possibly take that out. Maybe just sacrifice Quinn. We drew into Quinn obviously afterwards, but I think that would have been the best thing. So sloppy plays, but I think the next game will be better. Exactly. Oh my god, it's darkness. That's actually, like, terrible for me. Oh, you know what? You gotta keep this hand. You gotta just take it and lose. Ah! What is this? It's like blackjack or something? Like, one more 5. Ah.
Big head, big brain.
Oh, baby. Give me that sweet darkness. There we go.
Mind's the wonder.
I love it.
Throw darkness.
So he's gonna be huge by the time I can even play one of these. And then since he's already got a darkness in hand,
Bring me your darkness, my sap comrade.
there we go. He has to play it now. You lose a lot of mana for it, but wow. Alrighty. Hey guys! We've started. Okay, here we go. Open attack, of course. Does he just open attack Senna? Don't skip. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, you might have messed up here. You might have messed up.
How frail mortality, how impure and wicked.
All right, so yes, I don't know why you run Neverglade in this. Like, are you trying to force your allies to get? Oh, we have a chime here on this. I don't care anymore.
In deliverance of judgment,
Give it to me, baby.
I stand ready.
What we doing? You got Ruination? I know that they run stuff like that. Just Ruinate so I can hit that quick surrender. Okay, we lose 1. But we spread the message. Yes.
Holy fire will cleanse the evil within.
Never doubt with genius.
I gotta try to disrupt that if I can. I actually can play Champion Strength at this point, even though it's 10 mana. Alright, you got a lot of darkness. To me, that's like a kind of sketchy, him doing that. Maybe he wants to go. He could Ruinate at this point. There's not much reason why he shouldn't. Though I can keep this thing boosting itself up. I get a free attack next turn with it. Okay.
A lot of darkness out there. Let's make some of our own.
It's still 4, right? Yep. I can't save it.
Nothing gets between me and my mark.
Do that. Oh wait, this is 5 damage now. I keep forgetting that it's getting stronger. He still has to use it on that though, yeah.
Getting dark.
I will return.
Luckily he's already attacked, so...
Scouting ahead.
There we go. Nice little attack here. I lose 1 because of this stupid thing. Straight ripping the band-aid? Thank you.
Spare the innocent, punish the wicked.
Can a spirit fight to the death? I can all learn soon.
Deliverance.
Give me that. I'm gonna need that center, baby.
Ah, fearless.
Good one.
Now it looks bad because it is bad. All right, so can he kill me? Like this deck doesn't usually run like the little mini guys. I might have to drop the Sparklefly first, actually. Another option for me here is to use the Champion Strength to gain rally.
Work the fabric, minions. Work it.
I could play 3, 6, right? So I have to play this first. Then we drop this.
Ah, darling. Here for your measurements.
This will be kept private, right?
They have suffered long absent my care.
All I have done in your name.
Oh baby.
How frail mortality, how impure and wicked.
We'll make them pay.
See, this is so dangerous because if I rip this, right? Actually, I don't need to.
Justice will be done.
Because it's 6, right? That's how I have to do it, pretty much. You can vengeance it, I guess. Stun. Okay.
Just hold there a minute.
He can deal 6 damage, so he can kill off something now. Kills off the Sparkle Fly. Sorry. This is my Nindo. You wasn't expecting this. Give me the life! Hey, you thought it was over, but this game is busted, buddy. Yeah. I'ma need that. Yeah, there's nothing you could do, right? Yeah, if I do it like this, I don't lose any other additional. Man, I should have double attack overwhelm right now, but whatever. It's cool. It's cool. Yeah, that's right. You thought you had it. Yeah. You should have taken this thing out, man. I mean, he still has a big the 5 MIHIRA starts. That's all you need to do is beat darkness. Vengeance coming in 2, 3. It's still expensive for him though, which is so great. Is that it? Like, this is a spell focused deck, so we actually got to see it mess around with a spell focused deck, so that's pretty good. Because even if he rips it on Kale or on MIHIRA here, he has to wait like next turn, which is kind of obviously not what he wants to do. Quinn getting thicker. Now, I would think that the argument would be like, why not just use Vayne? Vayne, like Quinn is, I think, outclassed by Vayne by a lot, but it is what it is. So going for that, not enough to kill. He must have a way to resummon it, so he has to use this one first.
Well, I did say I wanted to see the world. Demacian needs heroes.
We just go wide here. He only has 2 units. Even if he kills off this one. Okay. I'll admit that I wasn't expecting that, but we still go wide here. Because there's not much he can do about it. He has to stop Quinn. He might be telling me that he has a Vengeance in hand. And we obviously have to, yeah. Woo! Let's go. Triple MIHIRA hand.
Rejoice, for evil has been defeated.
Basically. That's actually more funnier because it's darkness. Riven Varus. Now this is a like a 1-turn OTK deck, so there's a possibility that he might let me slide. Stony Suppressor though, if I can keep it alive, maybe I should have re-rolled and been a smart like young lad and re-rolled for a like an equipment to give it a little bit more stats. Here we go, darkener equipment, yes sir. Okay, because boosting this up and making it unkillable is gonna make all his little combos and stuff like that a nightmare. And Varus does have interaction. Obviously, he has the Furious Blade, I think it's called. And then you have Noxus that has a couple. It depends on how many he feels like running. But if you're running this as a combo deck of all in,
Serve the greater good.
which is I'm assuming that's what he's running. So we'll drop down. This card is also pretty good too. You don't have to worry about that. I'll take the you attacking. Throw this out. So a little bit of a threat. We'll drop the Sparkle Fly for some heals. Ooh, better, even better. Yep, start the Sparkle Fly. Like he's gonna have to start banking a lot of mana.
Will surpass these mortal constraints.
He might even have to use his champion spell, which would cost 4, which is like a nightmare for him to have to pay. I could. No, we should be safe. He has other things I think at this point to worry about. We obviously can't block Varus because he can just boost himself up so much. But it's going to be Here you just take the I think we go for this one. It blocks more damage. He could play a lot, but at the same time, he can't. Like he's he blows his mana like crazy, like which I'm happy about. So I really honestly want to just drop MIHIRA here and just hope that he doesn't have the Furious Blade or anything like that. He could be using it now though. Oh, there we go. So that's fantastic. That could have just been used for pure damage, honestly. Now we don't have to worry about too much here. We drop this down, and his life becomes exceptionally more annoying. Unless he has a strike spell, which I don't think he does. Okay, who cares? Thank you. I really appreciate your time.
How frail mortality, how impure and wicked.
Alright, now... I'm not gonna drop Kale here. I want to make it slightly tankier, and then we're gonna drop down the other Stony Suppressor. I just want to make your life a living hell. I just want to make your life a living hell. Your combos are gonna like take forever to do. Now he could. I'm just gonna attack the heal. I should have actually. I did that in the wrong order. To be fair, I should have attacked with this first. So if he had anything to play, he would have it. He might be needing to save more mana.
Know your enemy.
That's a weird one. Does he actually have something to deal damage? That is a nice way to get around what I'm trying to do, though.
Spare no one.
So he did that. This is 8 damage. And we know, like I said, we know he's running those annoying ass cards. I don't mind giving up one of these. He could stun this, right? And then we would take 8 damage again. So that would be annoying. And then he could deny the heal here. What is this, 8? There's a lot of plays he can have right now. He could stun this and then do that. But again, he's paying 2 additional mana for each play that he's trying to conduct. So it's going to be really rough for him. So what do you got? So we just go down to, okay, I'm fine with that. I might need to make this.
Holy fire will cleanse the evil within.
There we go.
Demacian needs heroes.
So my fear there is if I do, because he does have that card, right? So he also has the ability to do what, like +5, and then so I got a solo attack with Mihira here. I think technically that's what I have to do. I would love to attack with other things, but he actually reminded me something I wasn't thinking of myself, was the like him using Whirling Death. If he has the other cards, I think that's okay, but I have to at least eliminate that one, which he has shown. Okay. Unforgiving Cold costing 1 billion.
Wrong move.
And since it costs something, he actually can block it. That's how that card works. So he's finally able to get rid of it.
I will not fall. Not now, not ever.
He's pretty far away from leveling up. That's a big boy. Give him some big boy stats. All right, there we go.
What good is mercy?
He's going straight for the attack. Again, we have to put our heals as close as possible. We don't have anything damaged, so we're not getting stunned. I find this a weird card to have in the deck. Okay, so he's giving Overwhelm to that. What is this? I mean, it's gonna be really hard for him to get over this. Unless he has that other card again, where he boosts it up by a lot. Actually, for that reason, I don't want to take damage from skills or spells.
That's far enough.
I don't want that to happen to me. Okay. That does like nothing. Right? Okay, denies my heal. That dies. Oh, that does not die. Okay.
Spare the innocent, punish the wicked.
Scout kill! Scout kill! Ah, but I did get damaged. But everything costing a jillion, he can't really do too much. Now we get to pull in his buddy here.
Justice will be done.
I still have the same concern, obviously, of a Whirling Death, but he has to use mana for that. If Whirling Death is okay, takes out my heal again. 2 mana Ravenous Fox, still unfair card. And remember, he's using mana here, and we still have things to play with here. I still have draw here.
One must stack the wood before burning the pyre.
That is like the most irrelevant card you could have played. All right. You have my lodestone, right? Because he has 5 attack, but that means nothing. I'm gonna get that so we can actually play. We can actually play. Okay, that still means nothing.
This world must end.
Bear witness.
There's nothing he could have. I don't. Unless I'm losing my mind about something.
Witness the cosmos.
Boom! It feels good. Hold that, sir. How does that feel? You've been chestified. I mean, chess like the game chess, not checkers, not chess like in boobies. You know, I think we did that pretty phenomenally. Stony Suppressor doing the Lord's work, making everything awkward in his head. I love it, absolutely love it. Until he plays he'd have to play a -1 card that now it's 0. Like, I don't know, but I think he's making me pay, but it gives me a lovely little outro. This deck is pretty cool. I think that if you obviously want to make it a little bit better, you might want to throw some close combats in there, especially for the heals. I'm starting to see that. Concerted strikes, and switching out some of the other cards, but it's really good to fight against a deck that relies on spells, and you get to see how messed up it is. He doesn't get to do what he wants to do.
Oh, definitely smite you.
Oh, Kale knows. And we get the Kale level up here. Everything's beautiful in the world of me. And you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Perfection. Any minute now. Anytime now. Whenever you're ready, guy.